Hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to turn, I don't even fucking know, 33, fucking A. We're entering winter, and things are they're looking, I don't really know what to make of it, honestly. It looks both good and bad. We have mixed results here, mixed bag of raisins. I hate fucking raisins. So the raisins, let's get the raisins out of the way, because we hate them. First big fucking raisin is Lucky Lake. Alright, so, Poofer. This is a funny story, because I think Poofer might have accidentally made a mistake here. So we're talking to Pfeiffer, and we're like, Pfeiffer, you should move your armies and attack Endless Ocean and Great Blue, and just run away from his army, just take those territories and mess with him. And because he can't win a confrontational fight. Unfortunately, what's funny is, though, Poofer's like, oh, that's a great idea, I want to do that. Well, we had then turn, and his army was all there at Lucky Lake and died. So he didn't move. Poor lad. He's dead. He's dead over there. Yeah. That's not good.
Did he move both of his armies to Lucky Lake?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. That's
pretty bad.
Yeah. My thought was to move both to Endless Ocean because he had a lot of, you know, those Coral Guard that are now on land. They were there, so I was just hoping he might be able to kill those, but
I think they might be faster than his army.
That is entirely possible. Big units are usually pretty fast.
I'm wondering if he's going to try pushing on land there. That's going to annoy me. So my god at Pangea is going to attempt to move to reinforce Crystal Fields, because I noticed at Gnome Peaks there is an enemy army. I think he might launch a probing attack. We'll see. If he does not, the Bull God will actually head towards that territory that he took and retake it. If he does not press further inland there, my Bull God will actually head instead to Abyssia to help with the siege. Meanwhile, my armies are going to keep trying to kill off as many of Hans's remnant territories as possible so we can just ensure that he's just fucking dead. Or if he does survive, because he might, that he is so fucked up that he will never recover. Because that's what we're kind of hoping here. We don't want him to quote-unquote recover in the slightest. So let's get into the battles, because I know we sort of glossed over it. The unrest in Pangea is increasing. This could be the work of the enemy. Could be the work of enemy spies. Spascus. Gotten more evocation, which is good. I just need to
Can you share your screen with me, by the way?
Oh yeah, that's right. Switch that. Switch. Oop. Okay, there we are. We're back. Yeah. Okay, so research navigation complete. We cast Mother Oak, and it was overpowered by the existing enchantment. I put 158 or so nature gems into that. We're not getting it.
Huh.
So what they did...
He might...
They all fed him gems. They all fed him gems. Luck. I had a suspicion they'd do that. Yeah. In fact, I think I was close. I'll have to ask once we win the game. Like, how many gems do you put in there? Because I put in 158. I could have put in a few more. But I was like, 158 is a lot. And this is to show an example of why sometimes pushing your enchantments to overpower the existing enchantment is actually better to just go all in than not. Because if I went all in, I would have probably gotten it, maybe. Because these 24 water gems or so, I could have probably converted into maybe a few more nature gems. Because it had to be. It couldn't have been too far away. It couldn't have been too far away. So I must have been like on a hair's edge. We'll ask him when the game's over. Because I don't want to cheat and know that information beforehand. So we'll be like, hey, how many did you put in there? Because God, it must have been a lot. Oh well. Goddamn, well played, little fuckers. Little fucking... Oh, that's so many nature gems. That's cruel. Oh, God. Alright, so things are looking pretty bad on the naval front. So back to the battles. There was a battle in Storm Woods. You fought against a lot of province and forces of Ulm. So actually one of his armies you did catch. You only lost 3 guys here.
He did what you thought he was going to do.
He did?
Yeah, he moved one of his armies down so that he would be able to consolidate them. And
I love that little block formation you have there. It's just like, we're not moving, brother. Oh, those
Yeah,
javelins. Those javelins killed them very quickly. Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
the javelins are devastating. Like, look at the damage. Oh, gotta turn on the detail
Ranged
battle.
units. Yeah, ranged units are actually. I was kind of underestimating ranged units because, like, they don't look very impressive when you just look at them.
I mean,
It's
against
like a
the
javelin
body, it's gonna be pretty effective. That armored cap is gonna be nice to stop you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're doing some... Because if you see the damage numbers here in the back, like, there's only one thing that could be, which is the range
But,
dudes.
like, the most important aspect of the ranged part, in my opinion, is that they all get to attack. As opposed to melee, where people have to stand next to each other, they all get to throw their spear. So that's like 3 times as many attacks as it would be in melee. And that is in addition to the units that are in.
That was good. That was good. I mean, Sketchy's losing troops. He's got a lot of more troops. I'll look at that in a second. There's a battle at the Dawes. We lost that one. Nemedian pigs. Not surprising there. Battle against the Deep. Agartha, unsurprisingly lost that one. Battle of Moss Woods. Another victory on our part. But that was you pushing in, retaking territories.
Yeah, it was just...
Actually, how much garrison did he
very
throw up there in Moss Woods?
Not that much.
It's a bit, though. That's a little bit of
Like,
gold he wasted.
Yeah, but it's not much. Like 75 units for Moria is that much. They get a lot of chaff in their province defense.
Atlantis is attacking with these goddamn cataphracts. They were recruiting them from that territory.
Yeah.
Those cataphracts are strong. Let's see. Think deep.
Yeah,
There.
the horse units have a lot of defense skill.
They are pretty
which I
good.
think make them pretty tanky.
Road events the Misty Bog. Oh, he's pushing into the Misty Bog, huh? Oh,
Well,
they were defeated.
No.
they were defeated. He was taunting because, like, I will have my Misty Bog back. Get out of my swamp. Is what he said, and it's like, this is my swamp. And then the guy's like, no, this is my swamp. The battle for the swamp continues.
What I am guessing might happen here is that
Morale
his
breaks.
commander was that bird, and it just dies.
It's
I'm
over
not
there.
sure.
I'm sure he's sad about losing. It's like, okay, yep, there's his bird. Is dead. And they're running.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he would have had that. And that set him back a whole turn, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
Very good, very good. Very good indeed. There was a battle at Lucky Lake. Unfortunately, this is Pfeiffer's battle. Oh god, it's abysmal. That killed the lot death ratio is awful. This army is huge though.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem. The Lobo guards.
Lobo guards
They're all
distracted.
suicide themselves. Like, they can't damage the Coral Guard, and they all kill themselves every time.
And they don't have
Guard.
the Coral Guard have poison barbed armor, which means every time they attack, they get poisoned. Unless they have spears that have length, like those. The spears are probably much better.
Yeah.
Like, you can see they're doing a little bit of damage there, but again, there's not enough of the guys with the spears. This looks like cancer. He is spamming water elementals, which is good, but he needs more. Oh wait, are those allied? Yeah, that is.
He maybe has like 1 or 2.
Wait, that water elemental's attacking his guys.
Yeah, I think it's...
I think they're
I
Sandra.
think
I
they're
wish there was...
all
Wait. Team Killer Squares. Nope, that's his. Oh, they're fighting those guys, the sharks. Oh god, Sandra's summoning a lot of sharks. Yeah, we're gonna use the Team Squares on from now on. That'll
Yeah, I
help.
didn't even know that was a thing. That's really nice.
That helps to tell what units are what. Yep, you can see that the sharks are now attacking his Mage Corps. Which is Mage Core is doing a number on their dudes here by stunning them.
Yeah, it's funny because
They're summoning a fuck ton of sharks though.
are the sharks Sandros or Pfeiffers?
The dark blue, the light blue is Sandro. The dark blue on the right, that's Pfeiffer.
Oh yeah, so it is Sandros. Because it's a battle enchantment. It summons sharks that attacks everything, but it has a slightly higher chance of attacking the enemy.
There's a water element that Pfeiffer has that's getting just mauled by sharks. I mean, well played on.
The shark do?
Let's look. Shark does 22 damage. Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah,
slashing.
It might actually damage an elemental.
Damn. Well, that was Pfeiffer's entire fucking army. Well, shit. Accidents happen. Poor bastard. That might have cost us the ocean. I'm pretty sure there's not a lot of recovery room after that battle. That was pretty bad, and as far as the naval war goes.
He does seem to have some backup plan, but
well, it's Pfeiffer. You never know.
The thing is, I'm not sure. Like, if he had that army still.
Wait, you left an E4 there? What?
No, no, I didn't leave him there. This was actually a mistake on my part.
Traitor! You left this old man to die.
No, I didn't leave him there. I tried to move him into my army. To because this is in Greendale.
Yep.
So what happened here? What happened is I moved him in to join my army because he had like 10 gems or something with him that I wanted to get.
Poop. Now he's got those 10 gems.
So, so I moved him in, but I moved my army out.
Oh,
and at the same time, Ulm decided to try to break the siege.
Yep.
And threw all of his dudes out.
Well,
and he just got caught in that.
Yeah, he did. Unfortunate. So yeah. Otherwise, we're not done with the battles yet. Alright, so nothing interesting here. But again, fine. We'll look at my guys. We never look at them anymore. There's hardly anything that happens that's interesting.
Well,
wow.
You have like 2 units, dude.
Dude, that's fine. They're gonna win. What do you mean 2 units? This is a big army for Pangea.
Yeah, but it consists of 2 units.
It's fine. Perfectly natural. Bap, 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 bap. That trample is beautiful. So get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
I lost 3 of them, unfortunately, but that's alright. There's another battle against Atlantis and me. Our forces defeated the attacking forces from Atlantis. Where did this happen? Wait, this happened? Atlantis tried to attack. Oh, you guys tried to. I don't know why he would. Okay. Now okay, Minotaurs are pissed about getting rocks on them. They're enraged, like fuck. Yeah, don't piss off a Minotaur, by the way. Oh, they killed one. Yep, they're running now.
Yeah, don't piss off 32 slingers.
They stabbed my Minotaur to death. Those sons of bitches. They killed 3 of them. That's actually higher than I would have expected. My god. Slingers are to be feared and respected. Mucho, mucho. Battle of Ministra. So this is the battle of, basically, your massive army coming in.
How many slingers do I have? 207 slingers.
Oh my god. This is your big army against his provincial. Now, he probably has more troops in the castle, but I assume you're going to try to break through next turn. Holy shit.
I don't think that he has. I'm not sure he has any troops there. I think he fled.
Look at all that range. And you're firing at those guys.
Well, I have a lot of different troops. And some of them are set to attack archers. Some set to attack large enemies, and some just the closest. So it's flying a bit everywhere.
These boys aren't looking too good.
Thankfully, my dudes have helmets, so
yeah,
there's not too much friendly fire.
The little rocks pelted on the back. Like, ew. Jesus.
Because the slingers don't really have that much precision, so.
I mean, I guess if you just shoot enough fucking range crap at it, you're gonna hit something. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. Alright, so they're dead. At least his provincial defenses are, which means he probably has some troops hiding behind the walls. Now you just need to storm the damn thing and take it.
I'm not sure, actually.
Not sure
Because
if to storm it?
I think that there was a battle in the Misty Bog. I think that was his army, the one that he had in Minestra, trying to escape my army.
Oh, I think they
Because
might have
he knew
escaped.
he wasn't going to be able to defend it.
Because they probably routed, and then the general died. And they probably routed to friendly territories. I would assume.
No, well...
Because the Misty Bog, let's look at that battle. Is there 17 Fomorian warriors there? Let's look.
I think basically, I'm not sure, but I think that was everything that he had in Minestra. And he just moved it out to try to escape my army.
Which means you should just storm it next turn and take it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Storm that castle. Good, yes. Right. Honestly, Atlantis is having a lot of victories. Like, this is not good. That means they're expanding insane.
93 kills, 0 deaths, living pillars. But
they're strong.
It's only versus province defense. Still.
Fomorians attacked Makonnen 1. They took 13 casualties, but they had those goddamn Numidian scum.
What's making the living pillars dangerous is actually not their 21 defense, because I tried playing another faction earlier that had 21 defense units, or 21 protection rather, and even then even if you have 21 protection, you can take like 9 damage from a spear unit that has 13 damage. It's kind of weird, but the reason they don't die is because they have regeneration, so all their sacred units regenerate. And that's why they never die.
Interesting. We could probably kill them, though.
Yeah, you just need enough damage.
No more, not enough damage, boss.
And I think barbarians would be ideal to kill them because they have 5 defense skill. So barbarians just cleave right through them.
They rewrite them. That's what I'm hoping with the Minotaurs, honestly, because the Minotaurs have, like, let's look at them. Actually, no, we'll look at them in a second. Battle of Sacred Lake, that's what we just looked at, and then there was the Battle of Lombaria, which he did take as well.
Yeah.
Nature Gem's nice, to make up for the fact that my fucking German didn't go through. I'm sad. Let's see what my... I have a half a mind to say he shouldn't cast shit, but he has, like, a bajillion things. Let's see if he can actually do anything. I didn't even check. He has a Pacific spell. He doesn't actually have that many options. Lightning resistance, Maws of the Earth, Iron Warriors. That could be useful. Maybe? But he might be better at fighting, I'm not sure. Cast some buffs on himself is what I'll probably have to set him up to.
Yeah, the thing is... The setup is... I feel like the setup is mostly just... the most vital spells. If you have anything that you need him to cast, you can script that. Otherwise...
And then just get him in the fight. Just
keep him on cast whatever, because he's just gonna stand and cast stuff anyway until he's tired. Then he's gonna waddle in.
Just waddle in.
Even if you put him on attack, he's gonna cast for 4 turns.
Don't tell me that. Yeah, I'm bold. Gonna cast spell. Duh. Fucking... I hate that shit. So yeah, the siege is... We have a lot of troops here. But I don't think it's enough. Not a lot of casters. I have like a caster here who's going to help research for another turn. She's going to waddle in here in the next turn with some water gems, and she's going to cast Rain when they sally forth. Hans has told me, because we've been fairly gentlemanly about this, that he's going to sally forth. He's an honorable lad. He's like, I will attack at midday. And it's like,
No, okay. Yeah, I mean, the other only alternative that he has is to just sit there until he starves to death. And the only positive thing that brings is that it stalls you. But
Yes.
that's like the only thing. He
Well,
only
he
has
can
those
stall
two
me all he wants. Like, the thing is, I could never have helped Nerfy. Never. I could never have helped. I could maybe help you, maybe. That's it.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't break through Carlos to begin with, which is why I didn't press against Carlos. Because I know he's got too many boys there. And I have only one recourse. Was basically just to hope that Hans would just sit here, which is what he did. Build up, consolidate the peninsula, and get as strong as I could, which I did. And then swoop down on him and see if I can kill him. And then I swooped down, and for the most part, it went very well. However, the war is far from over, and he might break out at any fucking minute. Also, I don't know why this cunt has fire gems. Whatever. I don't know why he has fire gems, but he could use his blood slaves. Because actually, my pans have blood magic. Ooh, well. So yeah, you're gonna trample around here. That army there, 270 approximately. I think you can crush it pretty easy. I think it's not a concern.
Yep. But what I did, I'm kind of taking a little bit of a chance here because I think his armies are faster than mine. So I pumped up the local defense there to like 40. That was pretty much all my money.
Jesus.
Just in case he chases after me, then he will die really badly. And if he tries to push out and take it back, he won't be able to do that without a sufficiently large enough force.
You're cancer. You're gonna do that to all these provinces.
That's the plan.
Honestly, if you do that to not only do that to Black Harbor, turn up the province defense, but if you could pillage it and turn that farmland into useless land, it'd be hilarious. He takes it back.
I'm not gonna have time to pillage it though. It's better if I just go and walk right through it.
I mean, if Hans breaks free here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pillage all of these if I can with those armies back there. As much as I can and be like, here, have your land back. You piece of shit.
Yeah, I think it might be fine to have, like, I don't know exactly how pillaging works. Like, I assume you still want to have somewhat of a force there to pillage.
Well, let's see. Pillaging. Pillage. The province, in order to find food for the army and to find as much gold as possible. But it fucks up the population. But it gives you a fuck ton of gold that way. It's rather cruel, but hey, if you're going to lose those territories anyways, let him have them, but let him have them with hardly any people left.
Yeah.
Which devalues them. Because in Dominions, the population will go up and down, and actually what you can't see under the hood is every territory has population. Some people live here, and then sometimes they grow, and sometimes there's a travesty that happens every turn, which they die or people migrate. There's so many things going on under the hood where people are moving around, and all sorts of things are happening. It's kind of complicated to explain. But that's kind of what's happening. So if I kill the people here, that means there's less people. The odds of more people migrating is very small, because migrating territories, like they can only move to a territory they can move, which is this province, could move here. They'd have to remove back through all this. Again, I'm only going to pillage if I think they're going to win. I think that this guy is going to crawl out of the ocean and try to attack. That's fine. I don't really care. The benefit of Sandro coming out of the water is he takes these territories, which means Hans has to retake them and transfer them back, which is an extra turn anyways. Because I'm not really turning up the province defense anything more than like 10 to 8. And I shouldn't even maybe do that. But again, it's just to ward off any bad events to make sure that they're still producing gold for me.
Yeah.
A small investment. Other than that, though, Agartha, we haven't mentioned. Agartha, still dying. This army here, though, I don't know if it's big enough. If you move the barbarians here. Famoria's going to come, it looks like. So maybe it's best to stay here with the barbarians and see if you can't derp them down. Wait, did you attack him? Why is there a sword there?
No, he found a scout.
Oh, gotcha.
I was just gonna move the barbarians into his capital, his new capital, which is just to build up as big as a force as possible. Because, I mean,
it's really Nerfy's last stand. And when I say Nerfy, he bailed ages ago. It's really Cash's last stand as Agartha.
Yeah, I think it might be fine to have him.
It's really Cash's last stand as Agartha. And when I say Nerfy, he bailed ages ago. It's really Cash's last stand as Agartha. 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 It's really Cash's last stand as Agartha Other than that, though, I think things are going decently enough. The thing is, I think things are starting to shift. I can feel a shift in the overall flow of the map, that it's shifting towards their side. And the question is, can they capitalize on that shift? And if not, that's great. Because two people we really have in a vice grip are Hands and Olm. aka Viper. Sketchy. So if we can kill them, that'd be great. It would be extremely beneficial if we could kill Sketchy, which is exactly why I'm focusing so hard on Hands. If I can kill him, I can break through. That was the entire reason why I did not rush him early on. In fact, I was able to deceive Hands into a temporary non-aggression pact to basically buy time. Because here's what actually happened strategically. So strategically speaking, when I made contact with Hands, I was very worried that if he attacked, it would be bad for me. And so I was like, Hands, I won't crush you under my thumb, if, you know, because I feel bad, and I gotta consolidate a little bit. The real answer, I had no troops to do it. So that's why also in the video I also spun a narrative there, because I didn't know if they'd listen, and they did. Just like, oh, those little shits. Those little shits. Too fair, they only watched the first couple episodes, and they didn't watch anymore because they didn't want to cheat. Which is cheating enough as is, I'd like to point out. I'm kidding. They actually just listened to it because they wanted to find a format, and I told them to. For the sake of their recordings. Because they're going to try to record as well. To my surprise and to my shock, they were like, no, we're not going to record every turn. It's like, but play-by-play is everything in Dominions. Summaries. Like, so I went really well. They're not going to get into why. The thing is, with the battle reports, we can show why things are the way they are. Like, oh yeah, we're getting fucked, but here's why. Because we didn't use lube, damn it. Because we didn't. Oh boy. I think all in all, though, I've got my provincial defenses here on patrol, with the defenses up to 50. So I hope Carlos does attack, and I hope I win. If not, my god will reinforce. And if that happens, he'll be able to probably break them off. I hope.
As long as you're patrolling there, I have no doubt that you will win. Because I don't think he has that many troops there. Because he's got like 90 of his medium warriors down by Macone. And I'm pretty sure he doesn't have another 90 up there. The rest is just going to be like giants or Fomorian warriors, and they're not really that scary.
Yeah. All in all, though, I think that wraps about everything up for this episode. Anything you can think of?
No, I think that's mostly it. I'm actually starting to get some demons out with Berytos, which is nice, but it's still a bit slow. Like, getting the blood economy up it's kind of tricky, to be honest.
It is, but and I'll keep sending you my blood slaves because I don't have blood magic, so I can't make much use of them yet.
Yeah, no, it's very useful because I need like 28 to cast to summon 3 storm demons or something.
Yes, get those storm demons out, and then we can fuck over Sandy when he tries something, because I think he's going to try something now. I'm afraid that Sandro and Carlos are going to both push onto the shore. That would be the smartest thing, because Pfeiffer's kind of dead, but I think Sandro might smell blood in the water when it comes to Pfeiffer and try to go for the kill.
Yeah, I think that he should go for Pfeiffer, because if he just leaves him, that means that Pfeiffer has a chance to come back with an actual decent army.
Does he, though? Because all I see are Lobo cars here again. Stop building them. They're useless.
Well, I don't know exactly how. Because, you know, sometimes you can kind of pad out your army because you don't... like, you can get one good unit, or you can get like 20 of those. So it might still be worth building them just because of that, but yeah, they're not terribly useful.
And another good news is you'll be able to continually kick them out of here. He's still recruiting here. And Niffle.
Oh, I'm sure.
These flags there. Hobble up on there. Are you gonna have this army go this way for the summer's sake?
Yeah, both of them are gonna go up there, and then
You can have them take that.
Then they're gonna split. Take back both mountains at the same time.
Which is good. Then we can get more territory reclaimed.
Yep, I'm a bit worried though because they have. I think they both have assassins there, but I think I have bodyguards on every single command.
Yep,
so.
it's good to have bodyguards. Another thing,
Yeah,
though, if you
even
can
if
get
it's
some
just
troops,
one bodyguard, it's still
you get
worth
some troops from your capital to waddle down here quick, because you have 2
No.
turns. Ah, boo. That island will remain neutral forever.
I don't want to do that because if I do that, there is a chance that Fumoria or Carlis might be able to sneak his stealthy in the medium warriors past me and just walk into my capital that has no units.
That'd be terrible. Don't let that happen.
No, that's why I'm gonna keep building units there and not walk out of there.
Well, all I gotta say, despite, you know, the hardships that we're facing and the difficulty, it is kind of challenging and more fun, I think, that they're playing some pretty powerful factions. But what's funny and interesting is, on the other side of the spectrum, because I talked to Hans, and we're pretty casual about the game, honestly. It's not very try-hardy at all. So Hans is like, yeah, no, so, like, we went for our blesses and stuff, because we're kind of reaching a point where the game's going to start wrapping up here. And this kind of information we kind of already figured ourselves. Like, why does Ulm like have this heat, and why is Abystia in these factions? Because their heat actually hampers some of their allies. It's like, yeah, no, they just wanted to let them play it. It's like, yeah, no, it's fine. As long as you're willing to show the burden, take the burden of heat. But either or, I think that wraps up this video. So yeah, until next time.
Bye bye.